Laura Steele from my hometown, Waterford, Michigan, wants to make a difference in children's lives. She wants to be a teacher.
When we received her letter, we knew exactly who she had to meet. Ed Schroeder. He's the Outstanding Teacher of the Year in the Walt Disney Company's American Teacher Award.
So here's the day they spent together at Coolidge Junior High in Granite City, Illinois.
Hi.
Hi, Laura. Ed Schroeder. How do you do?
Mickey Mouse Club member, 15-year-old Laura Steele from Waterford, Michigan, dreams of becoming a teacher. So who better to give her some tips than Walt Disney's Outstanding Teacher of 1991, Ed Schroeder, an 8th grade English teacher at the Coolidge Junior High School in Granite City, Illinois.
When I first met Mr. Schroeder, my first reaction was to think he was a crazy guy and he just loved to have fun. But while he was having fun, he loved to teach and have people learn.
Laura got a front row seat and found out when kids take Mr. Schroeder's class, they can always expect the unexpected.
I'm from the police department. We have a warrant at our station for your arrest.
My arrest?
Yes, sir.
For what?
One of Mr. Schroeder's teaching methods includes giving his students situations they must resolve. Today, he's being falsely charged of robbery and is relying on his students to prove his innocence by using some important clues that have been left on his desk.
Class, I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. There's some stuff in my desk that'll help me. Please, get it off my desk and get me out of here. Help!
Let's put it together.
At first, they were surprised when the cops came in. And when they all pulled together really fast and worked as a team.
By the time Mr. Schroeder was released on bail, the students had solved the case.
But you really think you've got it solved?
Yes, we know.
Sure. Who did it?
Mr. Unknown to Laura, Mr. Schroeder had another surprise up his sleeve. This time, Laura was going to teach her own class.
Here we are.
Before preparing for her first teaching adventure, Laura had a chance to sit down with Mr. Schroeder and learn more about what it takes to become an exceptional teacher.
What is the most important part of being a teacher?
The most important part of being a teacher is making a difference in some kid's life. And every day you go to work as a teacher, you have to believe that you're going to make that difference that day with that kid that you have in mind.
What is the best part about being a teacher?
To teach a concept to a kid, and that moment happens when they go, aha! You know, yeah, I got that, Mr. Schroeder. I go, oh, yeah, that makes my day.
Are students different today than they were years ago?
Certainly. Right now, teachers are competing with kids who've been brought up on television, computers, and we have kids now coming into our classroom wanting instant gratification. We want it all. We want it now. It better be fun. And it's very difficult sometimes to reach those kids.
How many hours a day are spent preparing a lesson plan?
It's not uncommon for us to spend 4 to 6 hours a weekend minimum grading papers. I think the longer you teach, the easier it is to make lesson plans. But every once in a while, you have to come up with something special, some little surprise, something to really have the kids walk in and out of the room going, wow, that was unbelievable.
And it was unbelievable. The big moment had arrived, and it was time for Laura's big teaching debut. Environmental concerns was the lesson, and Laura turned the classroom into a wasteland to represent what the Earth could look like if we don't take care of it.
The sign we came up with was about environment, and there was smoke, and we had to wear masks, and we were given water, and it was just all one wild thing after another. And after I got into class and saw the kids, I was ready for it. It was exciting.
Well, Laura, that's the end of the day. What'd you think?
I had a great time, thanks. This day means a lot to me because I got to spend a day doing something I've always wanted to do. And now, going home now, I'll know that I want to shoot for this even harder.
You know what? I think Laura's going to be one of those teachers you never forget.
Yeah. And if there's something you want to be or see, just write to us at What I Want to Be, Mickey Mouse Club, Disney MGM Studios, P.O. Box 10200, Lake Buena Vista, Florida, 32830. Be sure to include your name, address, telephone number, and what you want to be or see. And who knows, maybe someday we'll see you on the Mickey Mouse Club.